Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of. Today, I am going to be asking our spirit guides about the person on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings? What are their intentions? Where are we headed? If you do not have someone in your life, it could be something that is coming into your life, or it could be a reminder of someone. But this is for someone in a couple relationship. They're looking for guidance. Could be in a no contact situation or low contact as well. Even a situationship, twin flames, things like that. So let's see what Spirit has for us. Person on our mind. What is going on in this connection? Where are we headed? And what is happening? So let's ask our guides today. Let's see what they have. Let's pull in some energy cards first. And these are little angel cards. We'll look at that in a second. Let me just say my prayer. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know? Please guide us with loving messages around this connection. What is it that you need us to know? I'm listening for you now. So let's go with this little jumper. Do some research. You need more information about this situation. Absolutely. Before we judge, before we call somebody out on something, before we accuse anybody of something, maybe we need to gather information. The one thing I can tell you is Spirit will always give you the truth. You know, at some point, someday, the truth comes out. So if you're worried about anything that could be, being held back, that information is out there. You will find it. Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control it, and all the doors will open for you. It just felt like, don't worry about what somebody else is saying and doing. I mean, I know that's hard in a relationship, but you could be putting too much effort into all of their actions or everything they're saying and doing or all of their responses, a little bit of over analyzing. Maybe we just do more with go with the flow, and you kind of go back to focusing on you. Like, where was I before all this started? What was I doing with my life before kind of this wave of energy came into it? So there is a part of me that says, take a step back in a sense, so that you can focus on yourself and maybe some of the things that you're worried about or anxious about aren't that important. It's almost like pick your battles. Okay, let's see where we're headed. I have healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you in this situation. I have a feeling that this person triggered some wounds. Okay, and maybe that took you by surprise. Maybe they didn't realize how something they said or did. I'm just going to say it took you by surprise. Sometimes when you're falling in love with somebody and your feelings are raw, that you don't realize kind of what's inside. It's kind of this, I don't know what's going to come out, this purging energy. And somebody says and does something and you just freak out. You're like, oh my God, how dare you say that to me? And is it that they said it, or is it an old wound? Is it a trigger? So there's something going on with me that part of me feels like what's going on in this situation is based on some old wounds on either side. I have walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation, enjoy the new doors. I'm going to say, this feeling of pick your battles. I don't think you're walking away from the relationship, but I do feel like you're walking away from the constant thinking about one part or one aspect of this relationship. Maybe we need to look at the good parts. Sometimes we have a tendency to look at the one thing that somebody said, and that's what we hold on to, as opposed to all the good that this person's doing. I have your wishes granted. What you've asked for is coming true. I love that. So you could be just waiting for this person. You could be wondering, where we're headed, or is this person realize that I was triggered, and do they understand where my emotions are coming from? Something like that. It's coming into me as you really do want to get closer to this person. So that could be kind of all wrapped up in this. Like, the real reason I'm going through this is because at the end of the day, I really do love this person, and I really do want to be closer to this person. I want them to understand me, is the feeling. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a Ten of Swords. I have a Four of Swords and an Eight of Swords. I'm going to say put whatever has been going on kind of at rest, okay? Because if it's a battle that's not worth ruining your life and your relationship over, I do feel like this is some kind of an apology, a little bit of an olive branch apology coming in, that a truce, something like that. I don't feel like it's worth throwing away everything that we have. Okay. It could have been a very difficult fight. It could be some kind of argument. It could be you really, really hurt me in some way, and now I'm kind of going within. I'm holding back. I'm giving you the cold shoulder. But the reality is, let's put this on hold for now. The apology's coming, and let's focus on what is. So we do know that we enjoy being together, and I don't feel like I want to throw away this Ace of Wands. I don't. That's a spark that we're able to keep alive. Not everybody has that. I want peace again. So there's some turmoil going on. We've been struggling for some reason with something in particular. I have been worrying about you. I've been worrying about this connection. I've been worrying about what you said. You're holding on to it for way too long, Spirit just said. So they may have said just one thing. They wish they didn't say it. One of those, I said it out of, I was frustrated at the time. I was tired. I was exasperated. I mean, do people you love say things that are hurtful? Absolutely. I mean, 100% every day of the week. But it's not worth pushing this love away, is the message. Spirit, tell me more about this person on our mind. What is it that they want? What is it that where this connection's headed? I want a relationship. I do. I want this. There's a fear of if you feel like you're giving them the cold shoulder, you're not really trying to, but you just are because you've been hurt for some reason. This person doesn't want to give up. They're worried that they're going to lose you. They don't want to lose you over this, whatever has happened. Okay. Maybe this is the first time we've ever had something come between us. And is it a test of this relationship? Can we survive these kinds of hurts? Can we kiss and make up? Can we accept that olive branch and find the middle ground where we get back to being in the relationship that we're meant to be in? I would say yes. No. It's a crossroads. You could be thinking, which door do I choose? It could be the first time that's even crossed your mind that this relationship could end, or that you have other options, or that they want out, So it could be the first time that you've even thought that this relationship, they don't want to lose you, okay? They can feel the pushing away. And I do feel like that's making them very uncomfortable. It's they have to make you feel like you're really loved and they really want you. So there's got to be kind of I'll fight for you energy, or I'll make it up to you energy. Social media, reminiscing. I don't want to say spying, but maybe something happened. All the garbage on social media. Maybe something happened on social media that's like a weird third party thing, you know, like somebody from their past reached out for them or posted on their page and you saw it and, you know, just opened up this can of worms that, you know, just nobody anticipated. I'm going to go with you. You know better. You know what's going on. Read between the lines. I don't feel like they're hiding something. That's not how it's coming into me. But it could be that you misread something or something was implied that, you know, it's the person who has somebody from their past that keeps texting them or text them out of nowhere when they're in a relationship with you. And you're like, well, why is this person texting you? And you're like, well, I didn't ask them to text me. In fact, I told them to stop. Okay. And I blocked them, you know, but the fact that it happened is somehow your person's fault when it's not your person's fault. It's their ex's fault for chasing after them when they're in a relationship with you. So it feels like that kind of feeling. It's, you know, who's trying to interfere? You know, the interference only hurts you. Okay. So this interference of some kind hurts both of us is how I want to say it. Okay. So what is that? That could have different meaning for all of you. But I do feel like it hurt both of us. Okay. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want us to know today? I have no hard decisions, 2 paths to choose, and both are equally attractive for different reasons. Stop obsessing. It could be the first time that you feel like I'm at a crossroads and it's crossing your mind that this could be over. Is it really over? Does it have to be over? It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't have to be. I really don't. Like I said earlier, you know, is this battle worth a truce? Because some things are worth ending a relationship and other things aren't, you know? So maybe it's a little bit of a test to see if we can get through these kinds of things. This is a trust relationship. It's got to be, we got to pass the test of trusting each other. I have no career focus. I need to focus on my career. I need to focus on money. I'm not in a good place right now. My priority is my own financial security, even before you. So we could be struggling with something like that. And that's, maybe we need to understand that. Maybe we need to empathize with that a little bit more. It's tough out there. Independent, you are meant to learn how to be alone so you can thrive by your own efforts and be your own hero. You know that you can be independent. I don't think that that's, you don't have to be in this connection. We all know that. You always have a choice. But you choose to be. That's where you have to ask your question. Do I choose to stay in this connection? We all choose every day to be in marriages and to be in relationships. Every day when we wake up, we make a conscious decision and subconscious decision that today I will love the person that I have in my life. And we have to, I have to write that down because it feels so important to me that I choose you. Okay. Not only did I choose you once, but I choose you every day. Okay. To be with me. And that's what I want you to look at. And this person could be saying the same thing, obviously. Every day they wake up and they still are in this connection. They still choose to be here. They still choose to stay here. So I think we need to look at that. Crossroads are tough. They are. But you will find the answers within, Spirit's saying. The spark is gone. Have we lost the spark? I don't feel that way. But if somebody is giving like false accusations or somebody is not trusting somebody, I mean, that kind of blows out the spark. I know. When you feel like your person doesn't believe in you anymore, it's deflating. So we want to make sure that we still believe in our person. We trust our person. We are showing up in this connection. It's a little hard. Yes, bottom of the deck, clear the air. And yes, awakened. And yes, the future is you. I'm going to go with these guys. Sometimes we just have to look at what spirit has for us. Yes, clear the air. A lot was left unsaid that can no longer hide the way they feel about you. Okay, so sometimes episodes allow us to really feel the feelings that are really important going on in this connection. Like, had this not happened, we wouldn't have talked about this situation. We wouldn't have gotten it out of our system, something like that. So I feel like that's really important to know. Also, what I've awakened, okay, they've done the work and want to take a leap of faith, okay? This kind of, whatever the situation, has awakened me to how much I really do love you and that I don't want to lose you. So I feel like that happened. And then this future, yes, the future is you. A future with you is all they think about. Expect some kind of commitment or a serious offer. So we start to talk about a future. We clear the air, we awaken, and sometimes these kind of events in our life, like I said, it's some kind of test that we all go through. Do I stay or do I go is really what's going on here. And I'm going to say you're going to make it through. I'm going to say that at the end of the day, whatever is going on between the two of you, I feel like it brings you closer together. I really do. I'm sorry that you're going through it. I'm sorry that you're having a difficult time, or you had a difficult situation, or you're having a hard time getting over something. But I also feel like we're going to get through this, and we're going to be both better for it. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I'm going to go with these yeses across the board. That yes, we're going to be okay. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, I'm so grateful. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. Claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. And I'll put that information in the description below. We'll see you again real soon.